Good day, we are Group 1 from STEM 12 Isabela de los Reyes. I am Deynielle Chaz A4 Test, and we are the researchers tackling about a quantitative study regarding the effects of cyberchondria or health anxiety brought by the internet among high school students.
As the global pandemic continuously affects the world, people tend to develop attention-seeking health consciousness wherein everyone is concerned of their well-being and became more worried of their health conditions. At this point, cyberchondria, a term coined by Microsoft researchers in 2009 and was described by ophthalmologist Niranandan as the escalation of concerns about common symptoms based on the material that the patient has found on the internet continuously emerge and worsens. Since we are still placed under community quarantine and the threat of diseases such as COVID-19 remains, people seek medical attention. Yet, due to some instances, such as limited social interactions as well as inadequate funds, most people rely on medical information found on search engines and the internet, which is more accessible rather than seeking medical attention from professionals. Correspondingly, these lead to cyberchondria, a health anxiety developed by medical information in the internet that are mostly misdiagnoses. Upon researching, the researchers came across this topic, which is the effects of cyberchondria among high school students, that led to the awakening of how this topic can be beneficial not only for the students but for the whole society. Along with this is the thought that this issue is relevant and timely, yet not given proper attention and awareness. And since the researchers all belong to the STEM strand and have the same interests of medical and health-allied careers, the researchers developed their goal to focus on their concern of medical and mental health along with the timely use of internet and to aim to promote seeking appropriate medical attention and factual health information. And as students living in a Gen Z era where people spend most of their time in social media and the internet, this study of cyberchondria is timely and beneficial for society, mostly on the students who experiences challenges in terms of their psychological and academic performances due to anxiety brought by their health consciousness.
In accordance with the problem stated in the research, the researchers came up with these questions. First, how many high school students are identified to experience cyberchondria? The high school students, which are more likely curious about their well-being, will be administered to take surveys that can assess their anxiety regarding their health conditions and connection with the internet. This research question aims to identify the number of students who experience cyberchondria. Also, this question is the main focus of the researchers as this will serve as the independent variable and will also depict the dependent variable. This research question will be answered using the authorized survey, which is the cyberchondria severity scale. Number 2, what are the effects of cyberchondria on high school students in terms of psychological and academic performance of students? This research question aims to identify how cyberchondria impacts the students in terms of various aspects. This will be answered and accompanied by the independent variable or the number of students identified with the cyberchondria, and this question will help the researchers correlate the effects of cyberchondria on the psychological and academic performance of the respondents. Number 3, how can cyberchondria affect the accuracy of medical information and diagnosis? Since cyberchondria is associated with misdiagnosis, this question aims to identify the effects of this condition and the medical information found on the internet on the accuracy of the medical diagnosis. This will answer through the answers to the respondents regarding their experiences, whether the information they found was factual or not. This accuracy of the medical information and diagnosis can be considered by the researchers is considered as the intervening variable. Number 4, what are the benefits of this research in society? Since cyberchondria is relevant and timely in the present time, this question aims to answer the research impacts and how will it benefit the society. This question will be answered accordingly in the significance of the study.
Good day everyone, I am ARGEL and I will briefly discuss about the scope and limitation. Corresponding to the research procedures, the study has its variables. Substantially, the number of students subjected to possess cyberchondria will act as the independent variable, while the effects of hypochondria on the psychological and academic performance of the students will serve as the dependent variable. In addition, the researchers identify that the occurrence of medical information and diagnosis in the internet can be an intervening variable. To highlight the study, it only focuses on respondents comprising students in high school level, starting from grade 7 to grade 12 only. Overall, the study aims to focus on the correlation of the occurrence of hypochondria and its effects on students. Nevertheless, the result will depend on how the independent variable mainly affect the dependent variable. Consequently, the researchers will possibly face difficulties and challenges in the process of conducting the study. Since the research requires more than 100 of respondents and we were also under limited social interaction, that the researchers could possibly face challenges in the data gathering process along with these area health protocols and community restrictions that could also hinder the researchers.
Good day everyone, I am KYLA and today I will be discussing about the significance of the study. This research study will be significant and it aims to provide benefits on the following. First is the students. In particular, students will be a significant beneficiary of this research. Since the study focuses on the effects of hypochondria on students, the results of this study will provide reliable information regarding the topic. Moreover, this study will also identify the occurrence and the effect of hypochondria among students and will assist the students to be more careful when dealing with the information accessed via the internet. Furthermore, it will provide awareness regarding false information and health anxiety. For instructors and teachers, this study will help the teachers to develop awareness regarding the conditions of hypochondria on their students. This study will also help educators provide legitimate information about health education and where to seek reliable and credible health information. Lastly, this will provide a better perspective on how should they deal with the students experiencing academic and psychological difficulties due to health anxiety. For school administrations, through the results of the study, the school administrators will be given a better point of view regarding the situation of their students. In addition, this will help them plan programs that can promote mental health awareness as well as provide awareness about false information found on the internet. By that, they can imply efficient ways of handling students that are susceptible to hypochondria. And for parents, as parents tend to be the guide of the students, this study will help parents to effectively supervise seeking medical attention from professionals as well as to address the possible effects of hypochondria on their children. And for the future researchers, as this research aims to establish a study about the effects of hypochondria, this can help future researchers enrich their study and can serve as a reliable source of reference material. Nevertheless, in case other students decide to do related studies, this research can be a good help for them.